So, let's see, where were we? Yes, I was making a checkerboard. For my grandson, Kipper. It was for his birthday. And I got the flu. I got a tummy ache. Well, it turns out it wasn't the flu. And they gave me some antibiotics, supposed to take care of the problem, and I had an anaphylactic shock reaction to it.
We're losing him! We're losing him! He's dying!
Yeah, that put things on hold. And then they finally figured out what I could have for antibiotics, and well, hey, I'm back. I invited Kipper to help me finish this project. He was excited to do so. We're doing pretty good. I screwed up on the camera work. I missed some of the steps to get this done, but we finally got it together and got it right down to the last 15 minutes. And I screwed up. Big time. Well, we've got a problem.
How did that happen?
It got away from me. I went the wrong direction with it. I had just told Kipper. I just told him, you got to go clockwise. You have to go clockwise. It'll get away from you. I went counterclockwise. Dumb. So in woodworking, there's a lot of on-the-job training, kind of trial and error stuff. I mean, you got your basic skills, but you start a project and you're going to make mistakes. Time to time, you'll make mistakes. So hopefully you make them early, and hopefully you catch them early. Then you have the option of either starting over or figuring out a fix. You don't want to make the mistake like the last step of the project. It's not good. That's what I did. There wasn't much left of this project when I screwed up. So now, how do you fix it? That's the question. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Lapita. So I had Kipper do a lot of the grunt work on this. He did a lot of the sanding. And you know how that goes. It's pretty boring stuff. But I was torturing him a little bit, I admit. So when the screw up happened, that's the first thing I thought of. Man, he's put a lot of time into this, and that's a shame. I just jacked it all up. So I really did not want to start over. There's a lot of work that went into this already and stretched out over all this time. So I needed a fix. This is what I came up with. Let me know what you think. Oh, that sucks. I was so close on this. I was so close. And then the router got away from me. And there's no good way of making that look like it was done on purpose. So, I'm going to chisel this out, take a piece of my scrap that was left over and put it in there. And hope no one will notice the difference. We're gonna have to route some of that out of there. Fun. They say the sign of a good woodworker is how he fixes his mistakes. We'll see how I do.
I heard we had a bummer out here.
Yes, we do.
And you did it?
Oh gosh. Have you ever just brain farted? I was telling the kid, don't do it this way. But then I did it that way. That's right there. I don't want it that close. I want a little more room.
Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Do you think zebras are black with white stripes or white with black stripes?
I don't know. It's a good question. Who came up with that one?
I know the answer.
Oh, there is an answer to it.
They're actually black with white stripes.
Black with white stripes.
Yeah,
Amazing.
their pigment is black,
Mm-hmm.
but the white stripes, for some reason, there's part of them that don't activate, and they make these stripes. I knew that wasn't cool.
Well, this is going to get real ugly right about now, so where's my other chisels here? There we go. Nice thing is I just sharpened these chisels, so they're nice and sharp. They do the job. I think we'll be able to pull this off. I gotta sand this just so slightly. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Right along there's just a hair too much. I'll use a big chisel here. See if I can slice that off. The other thing I don't want to do is put it in so tight that it splits this out. Okay. We need glue. Glue and clamps. Let's figure out how we're going to clamp this thing. I'll get it all done and you watch. I'll do it again. Okay, let it sit. Well, they say the sign of a good carpenter is how he fixes his mistakes. Here we go. See if I'm any good or not. Well, I think we're gonna get away with it. Where did I get we? Got a mouse in your pocket there, Lloyd? If I wasn't showing it to you, you'd never know. Well, should we try this again? Clockwise, you old fool, clockwise. Let's see, which way does the clock go? Well, that's how it was supposed to go the first time. Put the tools up. Maybe I'll get it right next time. Nice and nice. Okay, I'm going to give it one more water bath just because that piece that I put in there hasn't been, I don't know what you even call that. Makes it fuzzy. So I'm going to make it all fuzzy one more time. Then I'll give it a good hand sanding and then we're done. I can't even tell where the patch was. I'm looking for a glue joint. Ah, there it is. Just a little bit of glue right there. That'll disappear. I'll get some CA glue on there. That'll go away. That's it. That was the patch right there. And now you can see this in a little bit. That's pretty darn good. I'm happy with that. Let that set and fuzz a little. I don't know what that's. What is that called? I call it making it fuzzy. All right, almost done. One last sanding. This should do it. All right, we're gonna put some Earl on this. Let's do it. Sure does look pretty, doesn't it? That's a nice one. As Trump would say, I think we got a 10. Now, you tell me, can you find that patch? I don't think I can. Oh, that's so pretty.